Hi, it's you. It's actually you. You're actually here. Uh, Sorry, I don't mean for that to sound creepy. I just a little surprised. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because I left you a message asking you to meet me here, and I just I wasn't sure if you were gonna show up, but you did. Right. Something important I wanted to talk to you about. Obviously, that's why I messaged you. I told you it was. Sorry, I'm just rambling now. I wanted to meet you for a very specific reason. And you showing up is just a wonderful surprise. Which shouldn't be a surprise, but I wasn't very hopeful. Now, when we were together a year or so ago, you know how I behaved. My form of love was to protect you. But not in a cute little, oh, watch your step kind of way. No. It was awful. And it wasn't because of you. When I would try to tempt you to stay inside instead of going outside, I was so scared that as soon as you stepped out that door, something would happen to you. My protectiveness wasn't just a cute little protective. It was way overprotective. This protectiveness, it made me seem a bit crazy. Some people thought I was just so obsessive over you. And although I love you, I did love you, I wasn't trying to be obsessive. I wasn't trying to seem crazy. I was just a bit paranoid, worried about every little thing. And it didn't help that I was constantly watching the news, and only the bad stuff. I thought if that could happen elsewhere, it could happen here. It could happen to you. And I was just... Oh, it was awful. If you could have saw the inside of my brain, all the thoughts I was thinking. I just told myself, if you were in my arms constantly, nothing could happen to you. You would be safe, and I wouldn't have to worry. But that kind of drove you a bit crazy. Just a bit, yeah. Oh. I went over the top. And it wasn't until you broke up with me that I realized my actions were awful. And I had to go talk to somebody. Not just like a random person. Well, I guess it was kind of a random person. I mean, they were licensed. I'm sorry. This is probably bringing up bad memories. Well, not that I did anything bad to you. Well, no. Yes. I kept you from going outside. Or I persuaded you. I didn't just hold you down and make you stay inside. Although that sounds like an excuse, and I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm emphasizing how bad it was, but I don't want to over-exaggerate it because then you won't take me seriously. You could have left any time you wanted, and you did when you broke up with me. But back then I was really good at manipulating. So good, I didn't even realize what I was doing. You know, until I talked to somebody. And then I put myself in your place. Not getting to experience life and enjoying all the little things because of fear and anxiety and, paranoia. So after all this time, talking it out and still talking it out because I obviously still have stuff to talk through, I needed to apologize to you. And I'm sorry. You deserved to be loved and admired. And I treated you as if you were some object. As a thing who couldn't take care of itself. And that, looking back on that, it breaks my heart. That I had ever done that to you. You don't have to say it's okay. You don't have to forgive me. I know what I did. And I am sorry. But just because I'm sorry, it doesn't mean you have to forgive me. You can still be upset with me. Even despise me if, it was that bad. Which, I don't know how bad it was. I'll never know how bad it was. Because even though I can see from your perspective, I truly couldn't put myself in your position. Sorry, getting a little emotional. But that's not an excuse to pity me. Please don't pity. I always thought of myself as a good girlfriend. So dedicated to protecting the one person I love. But I didn't really show you the love that you deserved. And I want you to know that, other than being sorry, because I really am sorry, I want you to know that you're not an object. Although you probably already know this. But after being with me, I don't know how you feel. But I want to tell you, you are a human. A person with feelings and wants and desires and ambition. And I'm sorry for treating you as if you weren't any of those things. A human with emotions and all that. I'm really sorry. You don't have to say it's okay if you don't mean it. Not that you don't mean it, I'm just saying, please don't say it's okay just to make me feel better. I need to understand boundaries. And if things aren't okay, then I have to respect that. And give you space and everything you can need. See? I'm learning quite a bit. But I'm sorry, again. And look what I'm doing. I'm taking up so much of your time. I guess I've told you everything I wanted to tell you. I should get going. Unless you have anything to say, then of course I'll listen, because that's a good thing to do. Since especially I was rambling and trying to structure my words together and apologize sincerely, because I sincerely am sorry. So please, if you have anything to say, go ahead. No, I'm not doing anything today. my whole day was kind of planned around this. I was really anxious, and I'm glad I did this. It's a good step, and I'm proud of myself. Oh, but, why do you ask? Oh. I mean, sure, I could grab lunch with you if you want to. I mean, I could eat. I feel like I'm always talking about food. So I guess you remember that. Duh. It's been a while since I've talked to someone other than the professional I'm talking to, so sorry if my talking's a bit weird. But lunch sounds wonderful. We can catch up, and I'd really like to form a friendship with you. You know, if you'll allow me.